What up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 8 of the PERMABANTER podcast. My name is Jeremy Ryan Fiorito, and to my left or right I have...
Is his Papa. Papamopolis. No, Matthew Seffic, baby boys. How are we doing? I'm going to start calling every fan a baby boy. You're my baby boys.
Please
you're
do.
my baby boys.
You guys are our baby boys.
And if there's a girl listening, you're my baby boy.
We're fluid here. Baby boys all around.
We are fluid.
Yes.
Liquid.
How was your week, my friend? Give me a little high on
Week is good. Did I talk last week and say my video hit 1 million views?
No.
One of my videos hit 1 million views, which is really exciting.
Dang.
That's super encouraging, and the sky's the limit, man. 7,000 followers on Matt's Foodie Eats, and
Yes.
And we're growing. It's going to be 8K hopefully by the end of next week. My hope. I'm going to be going to the state fair this weekend.
Nice.
And I'm going to be reviewing food there. And one of the things I'll review is the pork tenderloin while I'm there. Anyway, all that to say, I think if I do a back-to-back video, part 1 and part 2 of doing state fair food and do my editing style that makes it fun and stuff, I think by the end of next week, I will have over 10,000 followers and I can start making money off of TikTok, baby boy. That is the goal, to do it full time. Yes, that's the goal. So anyway, that's good. That's all good. I'm excited about that. The food stuff is exciting.
Nice.
Lows, no major lows. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I'm in a good place. What about you, Jeremy?
Man, honestly, my high is it's been a pretty solid week. I feel like there hasn't really been anything happening. I'm trying to think. Ooh, sorry, I also had a late night at work, but we're energized! But no.
And deaf now.
Yes. But it's been a pretty chill week. Nothing too crazy. Work's been going really good. Life's been going really good. And I also would say I don't really have a low. I think that, been watching some movies, been reading a lot of comics and stuff, kind of trying to catch up on a bunch of things. And, yeah, man, it's been a pretty solid week. Kind of crazy that we're already almost in August.
It's nuts, man. Dude, time is going by faster and faster.
The podcast is almost 2 months old.
My birthday is in August, so.
Ooh,
Sort of the big 3-0. Throw up.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that crazy? I'm turning 30.
For 30 years.
I'll throw up 30 times for 30 years. Just random throw up moments. I should do that. I should just get a bowl of oatmeal, and then every 2 to 5 minutes, I'm just
spit it all over the camera.
That'd be funny, honestly. That'd be a funny bit.
I like that.
Anyway, well, I'm glad the high-low things are good. I love it. Let's dive into the news, baby boy.
Hit me with it.
All right, well, let's start with the fun stuff.
Ooh.
Battlefield 6. Today, a 4-hour presentation was done. They're bringing back Battle Royale, but we both watched the gameplay trailer. I've seen a little bit more than you. Yeah. What are your initial thoughts on the trailer? Man,
that trailer looks badass as hell, man. I am so excited. It's so cool seeing the destruction elements and everything, which with the fights, they timed the music perfectly. They just did so
Limp Bizkit, baby.
With it.
Break stuff.
You're my little Limp Bizkit. What?
So my wife calls it.
Oh,
continue.
Dirty. No, but it's just so cool. I think that, talking about it last week, seeing the actual gameplay come out, man, it is going to be so cool to play that online with the boys. That game is going to be literally insane. Probably 36 to 50 people lobbies.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be 64 player lobbies.
Oh,
they will go more. Dude, it really does.
Insane.
It looks fantastic. Obviously, it's everybody comments don't pre-order, no pre-orders. I agree. No pre-orders. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't trust them. That game looks like a return to form. Battlefield 1, I talked about it before. Battlefield 1 is one of the best first-person online shooters of all time. Yeah. The destruction, the atmosphere was incredible. It looks like they're doubling down on destruction and atmosphere. Those are what you want. They're establishing 4 classes like it used to be in the older Battlefield games. So you can be a medic. You can grab onto somebody and drag them and then heal them and do things like that. Really cool stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I saw straight up just gameplay from some YouTubers just from their online matches. It looks so fun. The atmosphere is fun. Dude, it's fun to be running through a city. You shoot down a helicopter, it goes flying into a building, destroys something, kills 3 people. That kind of stuff's going to be happening.
I'm going to need a $5,000 computer.
Truly. Or just a console. No, but truly, I mean, it looks like a great game. It looks fantastic. And I'll say this, too. I said this last week, too. it looks masculine. Like, it looks like, dude, the trailer being Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit and it being like just straight up like, rah!
Yeah.
It's very like gung-ho, military, fun, destroy, have fun, bros, hanging out, kill things. Like, that's what you want from a Battlefield game. You want a really fun arena, like a world map with tons of vehicles, tons of destruction elements, and it's the best feeling in the world to take out an RPG, blow up a tank. That final shot on a tank blowing up, and it changed the battle.
It's like the meme where it's like, guys see this and go, fuck yeah. Like, that's literally how it feels.
Totally.
That's what I said when I saw the trailer.
It's like, oh, heck yeah.
Give me that!
It really does look fantastic.
Put it in
I'm
my
really
mouth.
excited. And the open beta starts like next week. Like literally next weekend. So it's open, free beta for everybody. So
last podcast episode ever. We're not going to film.
It's going to be launching in October. But I remember playing Battlefield 1, the open beta with my friend Connor. I talked about this before. And it's that game, it sold us. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be hopping into that next weekend. And then the following, the following weekends, man, are going to be open betas as well. So that game is going to be fantastic. I'm curious, was there anything else about it?
Honestly,
Battle Royale. The new Battle Royale mode.
I don't really care.
Okay, no. I totally. And I think a lot of people would agree with you. A lot of people are like, I don't give a crap about the Battle Royale stuff.
No.
I'm always willing to try a Battle Royale, especially if it's good, if it's fun, if it has something unique about it. To me, that kind of destruction elements in a Battle Royale with a group of 4 friends will always be fun.
Yeah.
Like that will always, also it didn't show a full-on trailer, but it showed a trailer. Some people were riding around in golf carts. That's pretty fun. Like you and your bros all get in a golf cart, drive around, blow up a tank. You know,
I'll do that real life tomorrow.
Please arrest me. No, but I do think that that is interesting, and it's going to be free to play, and you don't have to buy the game. So it will be interesting in the gaming hierarchy of things. Yeah, because people still play Call of Duty, people still play Fortnite. And those are still like prevalent in a lot of people's lives. Yeah. Especially the streaming culture, and so it'll be really interesting to see how good this new Battlefield is, especially the Battle Royale function of it. Yeah. Because they had a Battle Royale for Battlefield 5, and it was just different. But I've seen some clips that like made it look really, really awesome, like hiding in a house and somebody blows up the house and like a whole gunfight takes place. But
I like that.
All this to say, I think that game is going to be good, and I'm looking forward to it, man.
Me too. I'm actually really excited to play it.
Full release in October, unless there's a... I don't think it will get delayed, though. So, anyway, that could be not Game of the Year contender, but it could be one of those games that, like... Dude, I miss... I still have it. I kind of have it with Rivals, but the feeling of that excitement when a game comes out and all your friends are playing it, and it's like we're all like, this is what we're playing for the next... Like, I still play Battlefield 1, but, like... That kind of feeling of like, man, I'm going to play this for the next 6 months.
It's like the boys are going to be on. I know that we're going
to and it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Borderlands 4 is going to be game of the year.
6 months. Yeah, I mean, there's some more new good games coming up, and I'm excited about. Yeah. All right, well, the next one is next piece of news. Grounded was released this past week. Grounded 2 specifically. Did you play those at all? Have you played any survival games at all, Jeremy?
Yeah.
What game?
The Forest, Minecraft.
Yeah. So you play games like that in a way. Yeah. The Forest is more similar, I guess, in some ways. Grounded's awesome. Grounded is really good. Yeah. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, basically. Have you ever seen that movie, Jeremy?
Yes.
Is that before your time?
But also yes.
Yeah, and it's just like it's fun. You're obviously shrunken. There's a lot of bugs. But my favorite aspect of it so far, because I've been playing, I probably put like close to 7 hours into it already with my friends. Well, it's fun. You get on with friends and you build a base. You cut down grass and you build like an entire little base. It's really fun. Anyway, all that to say, you steal an egg from these fire ants. So you steal a soldier egg, and then you incubate it, and then it comes out, and you can ride it. It has you literally put a lasso on, not a lasso. You put a saddle on it, and you can ride this bullet ant around.
Bob stuff.
Dude, it's awesome. It's super fun. Like, and you can like cut down grass with it, and like you can put it on it. Like you have your own little pet that like you can ride on, and it's like fast. It's really fun. I'm like really enjoying it. That's new to the new Grounded world. It does have a lot of bugs. Not ironically, it does have like bugs still because it's like early access in a way.
Oh, I was like,
I know. But yeah, there's bugs in it. No, but I'm excited, dude. Like exploring the world is fun. It's not perfect yet. There's still some bugs. There's still some issues. But in terms of just like being a new fun game to play that like you can sink hours into. Like, I'm excited to build an awesome base with my friend Greg, and like I'm excited to see what the story does.
Greg is a future guest of the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be an interesting one to have on.
I would just question him on everything.
He would be like, I don't know. I don't really know. There's not a ton of opinions. I don't know. All right. Anyway, that's fun. Grinded 2. Really excited. Really pumped about it. And
I have a piece of news that I actually wanted to bring up that I forgot to bring up.
What you got?
Are you into Avatar: The Last Airbender at all?
I started the first season. I got maybe 10 episodes in. I need to commit. Me and my wife need to commit. I know it's fantastic. I know people love it so much. Don't attack me. What do you got? I did see some live casting news, right?
Not
for the
live casting. It's for the new movies coming out. So they're doing a new movie, and Steven Yeun got cast as Zuko.
Animated?
Yes.
I thought it was live action.
No.
That's encouraging to me.
Yes.
So Steven Yeun is playing another animated person.
Yes.
Invincible, and
he's so good at it, and I don't care. It's going to be so good.
So they're all older now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Atla is a big thing for me, just because it's such a beautiful story. Like, I love just how, like, I don't know, how all the characters come together and synergize and everything like that, and I really do hope they do a good job with it with their older versions.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Korra much. I do need to actually sit down and watch Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
But man, dude,
I need to commit to Avatar. Me and my wife were committing, but we just like the first season isn't like it has strong moments, but it doesn't have enough strongness throughout, and so that's what slowed us down.
Once you get to the end of book 1, bro, you're gonna be hooked.
I know, and that's what we need to do.
Yeah. So that's super sick, and I'm on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
I think, dude, so much news from Comic-Con, and we're definitely gonna go over that next episode. Like, lots of new drops.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
For sure. We dive into it. Well, next we got here is Fantastic Four First Steps, 118 million domestic opening weekend. That's pretty great. Actually, that's really good.
Yeah.
Solid early reviews. I've seen very mixed. I'm actually surprised, but how mixed it is. But yeah, I mean, obviously we'll dive into that review stuff. I'll hold all that off. Happy Gilmore 2. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay. I watched it, so I'll give my little synopsis of it. It sucks. It pissed me off. It pissed. Okay, let me start for a clip. Happy Gilmore 2 sucks.
Yeah.
Here's why. Happy Gilmore 2 is obsessed with cameos. It's 95% cameos. Ooh. Why is Bad Bunny a main character in this movie and he's integral to the end of it? Dumbest thing in the world, in my opinion. The nostalgic moments of this movie were solid, but they overplayed massively. And the first hour of the movie, in my opinion, is actually really good. I was like, okay, like there's some cheesy moments that you'll expect from an Adam Sandler movie. But in general, the best moments of the movie when it was doing something new and original, when it was doing something more creative and fun. Like he has a bunch of sons, and there's some really funny moments with this. I like all of the sons. They're all funny. They're all they're good. He keeps casting his daughters in roles. The daughters are not great actresses. Maybe they'll get better, and that's fine. Whatever. More power to you, Adam Sandler, for casting your daughters, but they weren't great actresses. Yeah. But all that to say, dude, I'm telling you what, it makes no sense to me why sequels from the 90s, like they did it with Dumb and Dumber, which Dumb and Dumber 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Both of these sequels that were modernized to today absolutely trash and spit on what made the original one special.
Yeah.
The way that they looked, the way that they sounded, the soundtracks, but also they didn't rely on a ton of cameos to make it good. You shouldn't need to have random cameos from random people, or also a bunch of golfers that suck at acting as well. There's a few funny moments with the golfers. You can have cameos with them. I'm not saying have zero cameos, but to have an entire movie that has like literally 95% of the movie is cameos. Dude, like Bad Bunny. Do you know Bad Bunny, the artist?
Oh, yeah, I know Bad Bunny.
What he's in this movie and he's not like terrible, but it's like who the heck is this? I don't care about this guy.
Something even crazier about Bad Bunny?
What?
Bad Bunny is a WWE wrestler.
Really?
Yes.
Like he just got introduced to it and as a guest.
He's been a main eventer in
kind of like Jake Paul.
No.
Like more than him.
Yes.
It makes no sense. Either way, the fact that he's in this, and the fact that he's like, it feels like he signed a deal with the devil, and they're like, we're gonna make you a star. Like, I'm not joking. Like, he's in 4 movies, and it's like, why are you
I think
this?
He's in another one coming out with Glenn Powell.
He is.
Yeah.
He's in multiple movies, and I'm like, I don't get it. He's not a terrible actor, but he was like literally the focal point of like 45 jokes. Wow. And it's like, why? Adam Sandler should be the focal point. Also, I'm really disappointed that they didn't have a scene, because this is a nostalgic throwback that you should have. You should have a moment where have you seen the first Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
Okay. There's moments where he's on live television and he's cussing. And it's like beep, 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 beep. It's some of the funniest moments in the original movie. And he says like some of the most random, ridiculous things. All this to say, the movie doesn't have that moment. It doesn't have a ton of moments that they should have capitalized on. And it has way too many cameos and way too nostalgic. Make something original. Write something creative and different. Write a sequel that is worth the character. Same thing with Dumb and Dumber 2. How in the world can you brutally mess? Anyway, I'm done on that. I'm done ranting about it. I give
Two of the sons.
Yeah,
2 of the sons are cool though. Carl from Shameless is on there, and then
all the sons were good.
MJF is cool. I know they were casted as Yeah.
All the sons in the movie are great. I was like, they should be more a part of this. They're all hilarious. Like, they really are. They all have anger issues, which is hilarious. Like, that's a really funny bit. Like, there's really funny bits in it. There's, like, logic. There's a moment. I'm going to spoil it. I don't care. There's a moment where they're in the car and the car won't start. Adam Sandler's car, Happy's car won't start. Yeah. And he's like, he starts banging on the car, and all the kids start banging on the car to get it to start. It's like funny, and that's in the trailer. And then there's a moment where the neighbor, who's played by Steve Buscemi, comes over and he's trying to help. Yeah. And they're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, they all get mad at him. And Adam, hit my car. Yeah, he's like, why you hit my? And they're all doing it. And Happy's like, this is a family affair. Like, it's a really funny, like, that line killed me for some reason. Double down on those types of jokes. It's original. It's new. It's funny.
It's Netflix. They can't.
It's not Netflix. It's It's Adam Sandler and it's Tim Herathi, the writers, being lazy. They aren't. There isn't like they don't like think through. They're lazy writers. They aren't lazy as people. They're lazy writers. They don't think through logically what would work and what would make things funnier. Yeah. There's a moment near the end. I don't care. I'm spoiling. Spoilers for Happy Gilmore 2. There's a moment near the end where Ben Stiller's in the movie, right? Now, Ben Stiller is hilarious. He's hilarious in the original movie. There's a moment where he's threatening a grandma, and he literally sticks his head out the window, and he's like, it's so dark. It's so dark. It's so messed up. He's like, he's like a really demented, horrible person who's taking advantage of all these old women. All right. In this movie, he's like an Alcoholic Anonymous, or he's like an AA guy who's overseeing all those people. The end of the movie happens. Adam gets a medal for his alcohol recovery stuff, or something along those lines, because he's overcome his alcoholism. Yeah. Right. And Ben Stiller gets caught for being like an evil guy who's overtaking the AA whatever. And he's like, I'm going to steal your medal, and he takes the medal and he's running away. And it's just like. It's the same joke in Happy Gilmore, the first one, with Shooter stealing his jacket. Yeah. But it's dumb. It makes no sense. Why is he he plays like an evil, maniacal, instead of like a horrible, demented person like he was in the first movie. Yeah. So all this to say, from my point of view, from my perspective, Happy Gilmore 2 sucks, but I give it a 4 out of 10. There is some redeemable, funny moments, but it pissed me off. It pissed me off. I hate lazy writing. I hate lazy effort and effect. Write something that's more clever and intentional and thoughtful. If you're going to make a Happy Gilmore 2 movie, don't give us this bullcrap. Anyway, that's it.
Honestly, I think you should 1v1 Adam Sandler in basketball.
He would destroy me. He would destroy me. By the way, I love Adam Sandler. I love Happy Gilmore.
Please be a guest on our podcast.
I love Happy Gilmore. I love Billy Madison. I love Waterboy. I love all of his earlier stuff. I like Click a lot. I think Click is great. I like 50 First Dates. 50 First Dates is a great movie. There's a lot of really good movies from him. I love him in Uncut Gems. Like, this isn't a hate session for Adam Sandler. It feels like all of his movies in the last 6 to 7 years are phoning it in lazy. Yeah. And I don't like that. I hate that. That frustrates me.
Yeah. Last thing. I don't know how we didn't go over this in the news. The Avatar Fire and Ash trailer. What did you think?
I haven't seen it. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry. I was literally thinking Avatar The Last Airbender. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Avatar Fire and Ash.
You know what, dude? I think it looks good.
Haven't seen Way of Water. I've only seen the first one.
You haven't seen Way of Water? Way of Water is good. They're good movies. The music gets me, honestly.
Yeah.
When I was watching that trailer, I was like, the music is great.
It looks dark. Funny? It looks like a dark movie.
It looks darker, which is good. They're all maturing and getting older. Fire, it's going to be... I'm glad that it's war between blue people. I'm glad that it's not them attacking human beings.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad. I'm sure human beings will be involved in some capacity, but I'm glad it's a war between them two because that's
the first.
That's more interesting to me. The first one to me is it's not good. I think it's an impressive feat for. But I don't like the second one. I like more. I think the second one's better. I think it has a more original, interesting story, and it also is like a very family story. It's like a family centered story.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. Like I trust James Cameron. He's a good director. I kind of wish that he wasn't wasting his talent on these movies because he directed Terminator 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and he directed Aliens 2. Like he's directed really great movies, and he's devoted literally the entire second half of his life to these movies.
Yeah, he might have a blue people fetish.
Yeah, well, honestly. We have him on the show. Let's bring him out. James Cameron.
James. James.
Yeah, I like blue butt. Okay. Let's dive into it.
Now, what you're all here for?
We know what you're here for. Fantastic Four. Obviously, non-spoiler to start things off. Let's give our scores. In 4, 3, 2, 1, 9.
8-7.
I'm higher than you. And I'm surprised I am. I'm actually not surprised I am. Okay, let's just dive into it.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four for me, the First Steps, to me, is the best Marvel movie since Spider-Man.
Wow.
But it might be since Infinity War for me.
You haven't seen Thunderbolts.
I haven't seen Thunderbolts, but I've seen Guardians, and it might be better than Spider-Man from my point of view. Now, Spider-Man 3, I know that's nuts. I know that's nuts to say. But in terms of quality, in terms of vision, in terms of pacing and logic, there's a chance that I might like this movie more than Spider-Man.
Do you like this movie more than Guardians 3?
It might be. I do.
Oh.
I do.
Continue.
I do.
Go ahead.
Recency bias for me, it might be playing a role, but I don't think it is, dude. Okay, let me start by saying this. This is actually funny because this movie is The Incredibles.
Yes.
It is. It really is. And it's crazy how connected it is. Like, it's crazy. It's the same composer, Michael Giacchino. It's the same type of world, which I actually wrote it down. What is the world itself? It's
like a 60s...
It's a... What? I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? It's... Okay, it's atomic age aesthetic. Ooh, so it's like basically like if the nuclear, I don't know, something along those lines. So it's atomic age aesthetic, which is The Incredibles, just the same way that is. Maybe The Incredibles took more from the Fantastic Four than the Fantastic Four is taking from this.
It has like atomic family aesthetics. Where it's
yes, exactly, exactly. And but the world itself, the world that they built is all really Incredibles-y. Incredibles is my favorite animated movie of all time. It's a top 5 movie of all time for me. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But from my point of view, the pacing. And a lot of people disagree with this, but to me, the pacing, the casting, the moments, the stakes, the acting, the writing, the logically making sense writing, the composition, the world, the fact that the world is a character in and of itself. The moments in this movie are very high for me. The space sequence, there's multiple sequences in this movie that I think are fantastic. It's the first Marvel movie. There's multiple movies. Fantastic. I know. I'm going to say it multiple times. I got to stop saying fantastic.
No, you're fine. I'll say it too. Fantastic.
But truly, from the bottom of my heart, but from the bottom of my heart, everybody, the movie is just really well made, and it's logically well thought out. And a lot of MCU movies haven't been that way of late, since basically Endgame. Spider-Man doesn't have. It still has some like logical fallacies and errors. Yeah. It still has some issues and flaws. It still has these things, but it's so packed with nostalgic fun and really good moments, and the performance from Willem Dafoe that makes it shine. But I think Fantastic Four as a movie by itself, which is crazy that, dude, a lot of people do not agree with me. No. I'm surprised. A lot of people are like, it's a 7. It's a 6.
No, it's not low. It's not a low movie.
Well, they're saying it's kind of whatever. Critics are like, it's kind of whatever. Yeah. And not that I care that much about critics, but from my point of view, they really nailed the pacing, the writing, and people were like, "Oh, this is one of the shortest MCU movies." Dude, I felt like it was a breeze. It was so easy to watch. It was tightly packed, but not. I think things got room to breathe. Anyway, I've been talking a lot right now. I think it's really good. We're gonna obviously go through everything, but what are your initial thoughts?
8.7 for sure. I'm going to see it again tomorrow. I might jump up to a 9. I was drifting between 8.5 and 9 the entire time, thinking about my review, thinking about everything with it. I agree with you 100% on the casting. I think the casting is peak. I think they did so good with every single person there fit for that role. Pacing was really good. I really do love, I mean, he's in the trailers, so this is still not spoiler, but I love Franklin. I think it's going to be so cool seeing his character develop and everything.
He's so powerful, man. Along. He's so powerful.
Save him for spoilers! But again, I think they did such a good job of keeping us attached to each character, but also not only each character like with each other, but also as a family and also one-on-one interactions as well. Like, totally. I think every single interaction they had, I was just like, dang, bro, they cooked with this. Like, it is so good to watch. The space sequence is one of my favorite sequences in a Marvel movie ever. Me too. Love that sequence. I think sequence, they cooked so hard with it. I was on the edge of my seat. Silver Surfer, spoiler free, badass. Every shot with Silver Surfer, I was jaw dropped. I was like, this is so cool. You could feel the emotions. You could feel exactly how they're feeling. The stakes, like you said, everything is on the line for this just atomic family. And I love it so much. And I think one reason I'm not higher on it is because I truly think when it comes... it's crazy you said you like Guardians 3 less than this, but I have Thunderbolts and Guardians higher than this. Because Thunderbolts, for me, I feel like I just connected a little more. Like, the story in Thunderbolts is so...
I gotta watch it.
You have to. It's so good. It doesn't need a high-class name like the Fantastic Four. It doesn't need the Avengers, although it changed to the new Avengers 3 days after, which I thought was ridiculous. It had a bunch of nobodies who you brought together, and you actually enjoyed the entirety of it. And with Guardians 3, the stakes with Rocket and the stakes with everything happening in that movie, it hit me just a little harder. Because Guardians 1, is my favorite MCU movie of all time. It is my number one.
It's really hard to see an animated raccoon crying.
It is. It is really hard. Kills me. But I will say for Fantastic Four, they did not miss. I don't see a single bad thing that I truly walked out of the theater and was like, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I think it just left me wanting more. And also that post-credit scene.
Yeah. Not spoilers.
No spoilers.
At least not yet. I already want to dive into spoilers.
No,
I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Space sequence is one of the best things that they've done in a while. 100%. At least since Endgame or Infinity War.
Yeah.
Dude, when the movie ended, I leaned over to my wife and I said, "That is the best thing MC has made since Endgame."
Yeah.
And I know that's nuts to some people. I need to see Thunderbolts. I think I'm going to like Thunderbolts.
I think you will.
I don't know how high I'll be on it.
Probably
the way I felt about Fantastic Four is really, really high. And I don't know. I don't get why there's any criticism because truly, I mean, so here's some of the criticism. Some people think Pedro is miscast.
Absolutely
here's the thing. I think that there's some validity because Pedro is really charismatic and he's a fun kind of like. Have you seen that movie with Nick Cage, where Nick Cage plays himself? And
yes, I have. Okay. Where it's like I'm Nick Cage, and Pedro's in it.
Yeah. Like, Pedro is really funny, and he's really charismatic, and all this. He's very energetic and likable, and so that's why I think people think that he's somewhat miscast for this role. To me, he plays it great. I think he's really great. I think that he's, my wife said and she's not much of a critic, but she said I felt like he was just kind of boring, and it's he's introverted. And he's a brilliant person who's constantly logically thinking through everything,
and in fear of his own brain.
Exactly. Yes. And that to me is he played it well. I like the way that they wrote him. I don't think he needs to be funny, goofy, whatever. I think that's who he should be. But the writing, dude, the writing between him and the other characters, the writing between him and Sue is fantastic.
Vanessa Kirby's too British.
No. She kills it, dude.
Yeah,
I think she's fantastic. Yeah. The speech she gives in the middle of the movie, but dude, the moments where they're having arguments and the powers come into play and the emotion at play, it is fantastic. It's the best writing to me the MCU has had since Endgame. And
I think it's good to hear you say this personally,
because
I know you were so worried about like just it being another thing of like the worst, because like you were on such a train of like you had no hope. You had hope, but like you know what I'm saying. Yes.
I want the MCU to succeed. I want it to be good. I want to be invested in this, dude. Some of the best years of the late 2010s. Yeah. Of just the excitement of like going and seeing Doctor Strange and being like, that was awesome, and then going and seeing Ant-Man, and then like the end of Ant-Man, where like the end of Ant-Man 2, when like literally they all disappear while Ant-Man is stuck in the other universe. That moment's like, whoa, you know, like that's you come out of the theater being like, oh my gosh. Plus that movie was so fun. You like. I miss that. I miss that feeling with the MCU. Yeah. And it got me excited because it was like the Thunderbolts was good. We're going to ignore Ironheart. That doesn't count. Riri Williams! Fantastic Four is really good. Yeah. I don't care about Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm going to skip over that. Yeah. But those two movies being good.
You need to watch Loki.
And this leading in, I need to watch Loki season 2. I've seen season 1. You do. This leading into Spider-Man is really, really exciting.
1 year from today.
And that's exciting. And that leaning directly into Doomsday is all exciting. That gets me more pumped. I trust the Russo brothers with Doomsday. I trust that they're going to make it good. But I just have this, like, walking out of Fantastic Four, I was like, this is one of the best movies that the MCU has ever made. Like, it's in my top 10. And I need to rewatch it.
Really?
I know. I know that's nuts, dude. I was really high on this movie.
Wow.
The writing.
What do you think it passes up in your top 10?
It's like it's gonna be. I'll pull it up. Keep talking. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, to continue your thoughts on it without getting too much into spoilers, because I cannot wait to get into spoilers. Man, as I said, I've been rereading some comics, and I've really wanted to see like more of what these characters had to run off of. And man, Pedro's read is so.
It would take so Ragnarok's place. At number 10.
100%, yeah.
No Way Home is at 7. I would maybe flip those. I could flip those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's say you're 8 and 9.
My 8 or 9. My 8 and 9 is Guardians 1, Strange 1.
That's crazy.
6 is Avengers 1. 5 is Endgame. 4 is Iron Man 1. 3 is Civil War. 2 is Winter Soldier.
This doesn't crack my top 10.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I get why it doesn't. I get why it doesn't for some people. I understand all those things. The truth is, to me, this movie, the writing was really fantastic, and it makes me. Every character had an important role to play. I think the Thing was the only one that was slightly underutilized, that we didn't get to know as much about.
Yeah,
he has moments with Rachel, the girl, and I'm not saying he's he's not a part of the family and doesn't use his powers. I just meant like. Johnny has an obvious role in this. Invisible One has an obvious role in this. Fantastic has an obvious role in what they're doing within the plot.
I think Ben's role is being the glue. Like,
sure.
I was really mad, and this isn't really a spoiler. It just wasn't in the movie. There was a really cool piece of dialogue that was in the trailer, the first trailer. It was like, Ben's always been a rock. Johnny's always been, like, Johnny. And, like, me, I'm right here. Like, you know, I'm not invisible. And I wish that was in the movie. But also, like, just every single piece of dialogue, you could tell how much these characters care about each other. Yeah. And I'm happy that it wasn't a stupid origin story. Again.
Yeah. No, me too. Here's what I'll say. This is something that I think is under-talked about with movies, at least, like, for random nerd fans of movies. Pacing.
Yes.
Writing.
Yes.
And structure.
Yeah.
This movie, in my opinion, nails all three of those things.
Yeah.
Superman didn't nail those things for me. The pacing is off.
Oh, I didn't.
It didn't. The structure was weak to me. The pacing is a little bit off. And the structure.
You're going to be so mad at me.
You can still believe that Superman's better. That's fine.
Superman is better than this movie.
A lot of people love Superman. That's fine. Yes. And I get why you think that. In my opinion, it's not. In my opinion, it is not. Superman is not better than Fantastic Four because the writing isn't as good. Because the logic makes less sense. If Superman focused more on Superman and Lois Lane and Lex Luthor rather than Mr. Terrific, rather than Metamorpho, like the logic of the movie makes way less sense than anything in Fantastic Four in regards to logic, of pacing, of what the world you're creating, and how things interact with one another. Superman, it is a great movie that lacks off of simple logic and execution and writing. It has great moments though, and that's the thing. People like you, Jeremy, or people like I can understand it being like, well, the moments. What about the moments? What about the moments with Clark and his dad?
Moments. It's how I'm so ready for this moving forward, based off of everything around it. So when it comes to Doomsday, I'm so stoked for that coming out. But also with James Gunn and how he's cooking with everything going on, the promos coming out for Peacemaker Season 2 are going to be sick.
Yeah, but that doesn't make the movie better. That doesn't make Superman better.
Going into Superman, I think Superman did a great job of developing the world of what the DCU is. And he is the center of it.
I don't feel like they did.
You just don't like the characters. You don't like them.
No, that's not true. I'm not saying I hate Mr. Terrific. I'm saying I care way less about...
too much of him.
I care way less about him than Superman. And yet, it feels like he got more screen time than him sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, there's an entire portion... Like, there's like 15, 20 minutes of Superman trapped in a glass cage.
Yeah.
And again, I want that baby to be shot in the head 46 times when that guy starts turning into a son. It makes zero sense. Stupid. Dumb logic. Those types of things affect me. It's poor writing. It's the same thing with Happy Gilmore. It's this... You need to offer explanation for what is happening and why this matters. Lex Luthor's motivations was to start blah 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 with Kiev, and he wants to kill Superman. Guess what? You know what? You want to know when you could have killed Superman? When you had him locked up in a cage with what's it called? Kryptonite going. Pull out the gun, shoot Superman in the head. Why are you asking him questions? Makes zero logical sense. Structure doesn't make sense. It fits the purpose of whatever James Gunn's trying to accomplish. Yeah. But that makes the movie worse, Jeremy. That makes it not as good of a movie. It does. If you can go to a movie and be like, listen, these 20 things didn't make sense and are stupid, but I still like the movie more, that's fine. I can respect that. I can respect that energy. I can respect that decision because I have that. I have certain movies where I was like, I just had so much fun. Dude, I went and saw Desolation of Smog, The Hobbit, Desolation of Smog. I had such a good theater experience. I was like, I love this movie. Like, I love this movie. And then I went home, and I remember getting it for, like, I got it for Easter or something. And I remember watching it and being like, this movie isn't that good. It was just because I had a really good experience in the theater watching it. To me, I understand why people are going to argue Superman. People love Superman. They love that movie. I get it. They love James Gunn because of the moments. The moments that he gives with Crypto pushing Lex Luthor. I don't give a shit about Crypto. I think that moment sucks. I think a lot of people, I love it. I love Lex Luthor. It's like Hulk and Loki in Avengers. Okay, got it. I don't like all the stuff where he's in the glass box. I hate it when he's in the river. I hate it. It's like Superman fly up out of the it's antimatter. It's Superman. He doesn't need Metamorpho to save him. Stupid. I don't like a lot of that movie. I'm still lower on that movie. I'm gonna go down to an 8. That movie is
I love that movie, man. I think I see the counter arguments of all of it. It's not even just about the moments. It's about the building. It's about what it is building around it. I genuinely liked all the characters. I loved all the characters.
I love the casting.
I would love to see a Max show with the Daily Planet people. I think that'd be sick. I think that'd be dope.
I really hope that Superman 2 gets announced and it's another director and another writer. I really hope so.
I hope it sucks.
No. Listen, James Gunn, in my opinion, is way better suited for a mature story. That's why Peacemaker is good. Peacemaker trailer looks awesome. Dude, Peacemaker season 1, it's great. Yeah. I like the Suicide Squad. My opinion, James Gunn is better suited for directing and writing movies that are more mature, where he can be more inappropriate and make jokes that are different. I think that's what he's better suited for. Yeah. Writing, and I'm not saying he couldn't do a good job of writing a wholesome Superman story. I think that the story is wholesome and it's hope. It's hope, and that's fantastic. And I love that aspect of it. I love his relationship with his parents. Shut your mouth. I love his relationship with his dad and his mom. I love all those dynamics. I love the casting. James Gunn's really great. And I think Guardians 1 is really great. I think Guardians 2 is really fun. I think Guardians 3 is a great movie. He's better at handling more mature themes in regards to all those things. And to me, Superman isn't the best suited for his skill set. And that's why that movie, in my opinion, doesn't soar as high as it could have. And that's why I really hope for the second one. Dude, Joseph Kosinski, please sign on to direct Superman 2. And co-write the script with Gunn or somebody else. I think that movie will be. an Empire.
Would way off topic.
No. Listen, I think that movie will be an Empire Strikes Back level of movie if you get the right hands on it. You need people to pull in the reins. James Gunn needed somebody to pull in the reins for that movie. Superman would have been a better movie if somebody pulled in the reins for certain things, and it hyper focused it. To me, Fantastic Four is hyper focused. Mm-hmm. It is hyper focused. It is clearly structured.
Well, it's because there's no one else in the movie.
Let's dive into. That's James Gunn's fault. That's James Gunn's fault that he put Metamorpho in this movie. In Superman.
Yeah.
Let's dive in. Spoilers on Fantastic Four.
Warning, you've been warned.
If you haven't seen Fantastic Four, I highly recommend it. Go see it in theaters.
Go see it, please. It is a fantastic movie. You've been warned. 3,
come back and listen.
2, come back and listen after you're done. 3, 2, 1.
It's crazy when Johnny Storm starts kissing the thing.
Yeah. Don't tell me how to kill sexy aliens.
Yeah. Okay. So, the humor wasn't overthrown within it as well. I should have talked about this in the non-spoiler section. It's not overly humor. Like, it's not like dumb like Thor Ragnarok's humor. In my opinion,
it's slow, good.
It's good, just witty banter. I like one of my favorite moments, or one of my favorite lines in the movie is when they're giving birth in space. Yeah. And she's like, somebody talks about dilating, like time dilation or whatever. And she's like, I'm dilating. Like, it's a smart joke. It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
That space sequence is the best. It is incredible. It's paced perfectly. The stakes are felt. He's trying to shoot her in light speed, and the things are curving. Yeah. It felt like a sci-fi movie, which is awesome.
It is so good. The space sequence. The character banter, Johnny and Silver Surfer's interactions, Johnny being so important at figuring out who the Silver Surfer is as a person.
Yeah.
And I think anyone who was hating on that ending is ridiculous. Because
are people hating on it?
Dude, people which part dogging on the ending. They think it's too slow. They think that Johnny's
the final back sequence?
They think it's just poorly. It's just poor.
That's weird. I think it's great.
I think it's great too. Like when
because it's not like this crazy action pack. They're punching a bunch of small minions
every time. It doesn't.
Some people think that, dude. Jeremy, podcast listeners, if you're one of these people, it's on you. I genuinely think that people are like, I want to see him beat up a bunch of minions.
No,
I want to see him beat up a bunch of random little bugga. Because that's what Age of Ultron is. That's what Avengers is. That's what most endings that's why I like Doctor Strange, because the ending is like him just dying over and over and over again.
Yeah.
This ending was different. It's like we need to trap this big gigantic Galactus, and the only way we can do this is get him in the spot. That's a fun goal.
The bridges are dope.
The bridges are sick. That was all really cool. And I felt it when Silver Surfer starts destroying all of them. It's like, I felt like, no, that sucks. All this work. Like that really, I felt those stakes. All right, let's dive into the specific moments. So the intro, they find out she's pregnant. All that's great. I like all the writing. I like all the characters. I like the fact that Mr. Fantastic is just like
freaking
scared. It's just scared of having a kid and all the calculations. But specifically the writing, dude. The writing when they start arguing about whether once they have the kid and they bring it back. The only thing in the movie that I was like, that's stupid, is he tells everybody that Galactus is like, they want our baby and he'll spare the entire world. And everybody's like, so do that. It made Reed seem stupid. Because he just said in a previous scene, it's my job, or maybe he says in a scene afterwards, it's my job to calculate all the possible horrible things. Think about all the possible horrible things that could happen. And it's like, you don't think that one of the horrible things that can happen if you tell every single person what happened while you're in space?
Yeah.
You don't think everybody would want that baby to be immediately turned over to Galactus?
Well, I think defending that is because he was genuinely thinking about it. Because, that's what he said when he was talking about,
totally.
She said,
that's stupid.
You've thought about it. Yeah, of course it's stupid. But that's the thing where he's like, he's never been put in a position before where he's have to be like, he's like, oh, shoot, the whole world is at stake. They haven't had to deal with worldly things like that from what we know, at least. Sure.
And that's the logical defense I give it is that it's maybe this is an Earth where everybody's incredibly transparent. Maybe this is an Earth where it's just we don't lie or hide or whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, to me, it sets up one of the best moments in the movie. The speech that Sue gives while holding the baby is, again, logically makes incredible sense. If this were to happen in real life, in our world, if a child, blah blah blah, if a mother were to come in front of everybody and talk about it and explain it the way that she does in this movie, it would like damper everybody's like give up the baby. The writing in that sequence is fantastic. It's some of the best writing the MCU has had since the Infinity War Avengers. Like it's better than most of the writing in Spider-Man. I think most of the writing in Spider-Man is not as strong. I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
Spider-Man's kind of.
But the writing in that moment is fantastic. The speech she gives is great.
Yeah.
The arguments that Reed has with her are fantastic. The arguments of her being like, you've thought about it. You thought about giving up our son to Galactus, blah, blah, blah. You thought about this.
And he's like, yes, I have to.
And he's like, yeah, I have to. And the way he explains it, it makes logical sense. You understand the character more. You get it. It's it's such a good argument. It's great writing. Mm-hmm. And then the other fantastic writing moment of them being a family and their interactions is when he's like, we have to use the baby as bait. And they're all arguing, and Johnny and Thing are both like saying no. And he's like, Sue. She's like thinking, he's like, Sue. And she's like, I know. And she turns invisible. Like it's like her using powers in an argument. Dude, it's like, it's real. It makes the family seem real. It makes the characters seem real. Those are my favorite specific writing moments.
Yeah. I think for this movie, and as I've said, what this will build off of is I think this is going to be, I don't know if you've ever read Hickman's run of Fantastic Four. It was roughly 2009, 2010. I'm reading it right now. It's awesome. I recommend it. Where Reed is the one who, his main goal is he wants to solve everything. And I think Pedro would do an amazing job of filling that Reed spot where the Council of Reeds come up. The bridges are brought up in the comics and stuff like that. He builds a device because he wants to know how he can solve everything. So there's no issues, nothing coming on. And I think Pedro would do such a good job of displaying
similar to Iron Man, of like, I want to put a suit of armor around the Earth.
Yes, but on a very much higher scale. Like that's a story I don't want to spoil for you if you ever read it.
Yeah,
but
don't.
It's gonna be super crucial to like some of these reads in there have gone through a lot of things.
Yeah.
But to solve everything, you have to think about what you're risking as well.
Sure.
So I think Pedro would do a super sick job, and going into Doomsday and stuff like that, I think if they had a way to bring in the Counselor Reeds or bring in the Maker, and I would love it if OG Reed Richards from the 2000s. Jim. Yeah, I think his name's Ian.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I think if he was the Maker, that would be badass. That would be so
That would be interesting.
Cool. Yes, I think they could cook with that. But, going back to this movie in general without trying to spiral into the future. One of my favorite things is the Thing's beard. Where he's like, you think I look good with a beard? He's just a self-conscious rock dude with a big heart. Like, he is the heart of that family. And I'm not going to lie. I know everyone could see Silver Surfer sacrificing herself from like a mile away. But when he's like, tell Franco and Uncle Johnny loves him. Like, the fact that Johnny was so willing to put himself on the line multiple times for that kid, the movie just has so much heart. It's so good. It's so good.
Well, let's talk about each one of them individually. So Johnny Storm figuring out the language thing is awesome.
Absolutely.
I like the fact that he's not just some dumb, he's just like, no, like he's obviously kind of like, he's a flirty guy, but he cares and he's invested.
Yeah.
I think Quinn does a great job. I think that I never thought about his acting once. I think he does a fantastic job. Super charismatic, super likable. The jokes he has with Thing, playful, the food that he eats, that type of stuff. But him figuring out the language thing, and then having the moment where like everything gets on lockdown and he leaves, and then he starts playing all the languages. That's a great moment. Yeah. That's a great moment. And then she flies away and he flies up to her and he's like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to save my planet, Like, he's just like very likable. Yeah. But that's such an integral part of the story, and it's a really thoughtful, creative, really well written moment as well. Yeah, absolutely. Like her story, her background's interesting. You understand where she's coming from. You understand the stakes. Like, it's like great. All that makes sense. All that's good. The Thing, in my opinion, is the most underutilized. I like the moments between him and Rachel. I wish there was more moments between him and Rachel. Yeah, the redheaded girl. There's a little bit flirtatious at the beginning, but I love the moment where he's like, "I'm just here to see you." It's like, give us some dialogue between them. Maybe that was cut, but give us a whole little thing between them two. I would love that. Yeah. Reed and Sue, I have no notes. I really like them. So I love the conflict. I love the arguments that they have. in my opinion, they that's fantastic. So, what are your thoughts on like the? Yeah, shut up. What are your thoughts on what's his name? The villain.
Oh, Galactus?
Yeah.
He just did Galactus shit. Like, that's what Galactus is. He's supposed to... I think it was really cool how, one, he was solidified as a universal being. So that is the Galactus. There's no multiversal where more Galactuses show up, anything like that. He is the one Galactus. I think it's really cool how they're doing the female Silver Surfer with it as the duo. Yeah. Because I know they usually do, I think it's like Norman Rad or something like that. I think that's what the male version is. And Shia LaBeouf was the female one.
Gotcha.
And I think it's really cool seeing their dynamic in their duo. But it's really cool how it's like Galactus has that thing where he's just like, he's hungry. And bro literally eats planets from the inside and like he demolishes them. And he's just the big bad. And if you see this movie, and if you haven't seen this movie and you're watching this right now, you're wildin'. See it in IMAX. See this movie in an IMAX scale. Seeing the comparisons of how people were seeing Galactus on like a regular movie screen to IMAX, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, he is truly the big bad. He is like the devourer of all. Like, it's so cool how they did it and like actually made him so like comic. Oh man. When they did the Galactus for the 2015 Fantastic movie, all that stuff, like it just looks like crap. Like, it's so cool to see Galactus actually get some shining light and be, like, the big bad of, like... And I truly was wrong about this movie in general because, I remember when we were talking about it at the beginning, I thought they were just going to lose. And I thought it was
I thought the Earth was going to get destroyed.
Me too.
And they would go into a new dimension.
Earth 828, I thought it was done.
Yeah, me too. And that's why I felt genuine stakes. I was like, oh, they're going to lose this the entire movie. I was like, this is going to happen.
How'd you feel about Galactus?
I think he's whatever. You know, like, it reminds me of, like... It reminds me of the villain in Guardians 1. Like,
Ronan. Wow, Ronan level?
No, Ronan. Like, it just reminds me of villains that are just kind of like whatever. Like, they serve a good purpose. I understand what they're serving. They aren't a great villain now. Like, but to be fair, MCU doesn't really have any good villains besides guys like Thanos and besides a select few. Like, I loved Ultron. I think he was great. I think he was underutilized. But I thought he was like the way he was talking and the way he was all really good. But yeah, it's just kind of whatever villain for me. I think it would be one of the weakest. In my opinion, it's the weakest part of the movie is just the fact that he's just like this big guy who's just eating planets. It's like, okay, cool, whatever.
It's the thing is, I think that
what are the motivations?
He's hungry.
That's to me, that's not a great motivation. But I don't hate it. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just like not like a great villain. It's like I'm hungry. I'm eating planets.
He has to live with the fact that he literally can't. One of the reasons he wants Franklin so bad is because Franklin could be the next universal being, so he could finally be done.
Totally.
So it's like,
and I get it. I understand. Like, everything logically makes sense. Yeah. I just am kind of like, it's fine. Like, I don't.
Why?
Again, I love this movie. It's just like, it's not even why. It's more just like cool. Yeah. Like, I don't. It's just like I don't relate to him. I don't feel anything towards him. I don't have much towards him. He's just a big bad guy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You feel that with Thanos. You're gonna feel that with Doctor Doom, I assume. Like, you want to feel something with these villains, and you want to understand their motivations, and you want to like them, and you want to like them and hate them at the same time. At least Lex is a good villain in Superman. I don't think they landed the plane with him, but I think that he was good enough in terms of just like he just hates Superman. Yeah, great. The way he goes about that stupid, in my opinion.
I think they'll land the plane in the next one, though, like you said. Like, I think it'll be.
Yeah, totally. And again, I think that the weakest part of the movie was just Galactus. But to me, the writing, the casting, the pacing, the music, the world itself, the fact that the world's a character, the overall attention to detail with the world itself, the practical sets. I think the entire house was made, like the entire apartment that it had is the practical sets of the city. Like, there's a lot of really amazing practical elements of this movie that are fantastic. It deserves praise. It deserves praise for committing to practical effects. It deserves praise for committing to really fun, creative styles and directing. It deserves praise for being a really tight script and a really tight story that's really well paced. It has the most realistic interactions and character motivations that the MCU's had in a while. I'm excited to see Thunderbolts. Yes, but I'm sick of just the MCU not doing that well and having really dumb things. And so I'm high on this movie.
I think We've missed a very crucial part, though.
What do you got?
The post-credit scene.
Okay, so Doom?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what does that mean to you?
Okay. So...
Let me explain this really quick.
Yeah.
I just saw a whole entire thing of like how powerful Franklin is in the comic books, at least.
Yes, Franklin is God.
Yeah, truly. Like he straight up is like he has the ability to do any like insane stuff. I saw some people on TikTok, dude. I was reading some different like Legion. Have you seen stuff on Dude, Legion is insane. I hope they introduce him at some point. There's a lot the MCU can do, but dude, this Franklin is like can create universes with his brain. Like it's insane. Like
There's
it's
literally
nuts.
a comic where he's creating universes and Reed is throwing them into space.
It's nuts.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's
anyway,
insane.
So go ahead.
I think when they start this next movie, Doom's clearly going to take Franklin.
I don't think so.
You don't think he's going to take Franklin?
No, I think that's like they're trying to set that up of that point of
Doom
view.
is stealing Franklin. There's no shot.
He's interacting with him. He's not stealing him.
He's going to take
Keep
Franklin.
in mind, Doom. Keep in mind, he's friends with the Fantastic Four in some regard. Yeah. Like he knows them. So I don't think he's like, I'm taking this baby right now.
I think he's going to take Franklin and take him to Earth. What is their one? 616? Yeah, they're going to go to Earth 616. That's where it's going to be. That's how.
Why would Doom do that? What's his motivation?
You haven't seen the end of Thunderbolts.
Okay, I need to see it. I need to watch it. I'll just go watch that. Is it spoil the movie itself if I watch the spoil?
No, actually, no, it doesn't. But it's like you know what the title of Thunderbolts is supposed to be, correct?
The New Avengers.
Yes. So basically, that shows. See, I just don't want to spoil the movie for you.
I gotta watch it. The movie or the post credit.
It's kind of both.
Okay, I need to watch it. I'll just watch it.
Yeah, but going into that without spoiling it, I think that the way that post-credit scene leads into this one, it's the only way that makes sense, is that they're going after Franklin and they need the help for it, because there's a shot of the Fantastic Four's ship. And that's like, the post-credit scene ends on that, and without any spoilers.
Okay,
Spoilers for that.
Got it. So it's setting it up. Got it.
It's setting it up. But I think the cool part is the reason Franklin's touching his face is because... I've seen so many fan theories, and it was so cool how like they're like RDJ is like the Doom of that universe and like all that stuff or whatever it was, or like Franklin knows him because he's Iron Man. But I think they're gonna do something super sick to where it's like it's been Doom all along, like making him that big bad, making him that crazy dude.
Iron Man's been Doom all along.
Something like that. Something along the lines
in our universe.
We don't know.
Interesting.
We have no idea.
It's gonna be if they do. They better nail it.
They're gonna
whatever the decision is
like crazy. Cause
whatever the decision is, because Iron Man's sacrifice can't be nothing.
In the Doomsicle chairs thing, the only chair that was sat in was Robert Downey Jr. in Doom's chair. The one chair missing in this damn Fantastic Four movie was Latveria, because Doom wasn't showing up. Doom was too busy taking care of his people.
What's Latveria?
That's where he's from. Latveria,
okay,
something like that.
But what do you mean? What do you mean no seat was taken?
You don't remember that in the movie? Okay, so you know in the Future Foundation meeting where Sue was in front of everyone?
Oh, gotcha. They showed the tape. I didn't know that's where he's from.
They showed
Interesting.
The chair.
So he's from that universe. Got it.
Yeah, he's
cool.
missing from there. So he clearly doesn't give a shit about what is going on.
Yeah, with the Earth.
Yeah,
because he's figured out trans. It's crazy. It's not. What do you think I'm saying? Transdimensional
travel.
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
I was like, what
trans people. We figured out trans people. Pee vagina.
Bro, no, it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
We're gonna get canceled.
You were just so like.
Dr. Doom figured out trans. So stupid.
Oh my god.
You got penis.
No, but I think it's going to be so cool to like witness the what. It's going to be a twist. There's got to be a twist.
I'm excited. I think
RDJ's playing the Doom for a reason.
I love Fantastic Four. I'm invested.
I'm too. I'm very good to see you back in the MCU because I know you hated Riri Williams.
It's I hated the MCU just because they oversaturated the market. If they would have eliminated the garbage and just had like these movies that we've enjoyed, those, I would be like, I'm still in. Okay, well, overall, we like Fantastic Four. I talked a lot about pacing, writing, all that type of stuff. I'm way higher on it than you.
I would have loved to see Thing on the phone.
Yes, no doubt. You can play Rivals for that. Let's end where we usually end which is what are we watching and what are we playing?
I can't read. Fantastic Four might be a 9 after I watch it tomorrow. I'll let
You're
you know
good.
next week. I have been watching you. No, I'm just kidding. I've been watching, I don't really know. I haven't really sat down and watched a lot of shows. I've been reading a lot. But what I really want to sit down and rewatch is I want to rewatch Atla, because I love Avatar The Last Airbender. I want to watch Korra. And then, I don't know, I think I want to kind of deep dive back into the old DC movies and see, like, just watch. I want to watch the old Batmans. I want to watch all the stuff and, like, really get a good feel on it to kind of prep myself for everything that they want to build up.
Sure.
And what I've been playing a bunch of Hades. Hades is so much fun.
So good, dude.
I've been playing Valorant. I've been playing Marvel Rivals. Big one I've been playing recently that has been super fun is I have it on my PC. I just can't remember the title of it. It's right here. Yes, Fragpunk. Fragpunk is super sick. And then the last game I've been playing is Rematch. Rematch is
soccer. I've been playing too.
I'm so bad at Rematch.
I'm really good at it, actually. That's my type of stuff right there.
Hell yeah. What about
great. You? Obviously, Fantastic Four. I will watch Thunderbolts this week.
Please.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. I love that cast. I'm going to watch. Or sorry, I'm almost done with The Bear. Me and my wife were watching that.
Nice.
It's good. The second half of the season is better than the first half. I am playing Doom: The Dark Ages. I started it yesterday. It's great. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm playing Grounded, which is a lot of fun. I'm playing Rematch. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. I'm playing Madden still. I'm just watching it.
I keep seeing it all the time.
Dude, it's crazy because like I'm not playing it. I'm watching it. Like I'm a GM. That's it. Yeah. I wish it was better, but whatever. I'm like, it's so easy because I can edit on my phone while I'm doing it. Anyway, no, I think that's pretty much it.
I really want to see Weapons. I don't know if you've seen the trailer.
Dude, I'm not a big horror movie guy, right? Like, especially if it's like gross or demonic or anything like that. Yeah. Weapons looks fantastic. Every time I'm like, it intrigues the crap out of me, man. It's getting fantastic reviews. And dude, it's what's crazy? The guy who wrote and directed that was on a YouTube skit show called The Whitest Kids You Know, really? And it had some of the funniest like skits I've ever seen. And it was on YouTube, and it was on a TV show. They had a TV show on like I think a Canadian channel or something.
Wow.
There's a few bits, but look up Whitest Kids You Know on YouTube. He's in them. He co-wrote a lot of them, and it's nuts. He's now directed Barbarian and this new movie that's getting critical acclaim. I know. Same writer director. It's getting fantastic reviews. I'm really intrigued by it. I'll look a little bit more into it. It does have Kal-Ali or whatever the heck the Silver Surfer.
Thanos.
Trans. Yeah, it has Thanos and the Silver Surfer in it. The blonde chick in it is Silver Surfer.
Emily
Blunt. It's not. Oh, it's not. Okay. It has what's his name too? Who's the Chinese guy?
Wong.
It has Wong in it. Did you see the clip? Did you see the clip of Wong?
Yeah, when
he's running. When he's just running
runs like this.
She's at the gas station and he's like, it's terrifying.
Dude, and Thanos is in that thing too. It's so
good. It's a good cast. Anyway, I do want to see that too. I have the ability to see it, but I don't know if I want to give that to my soul. Anyway,
see it. If you don't see it, I'll tell you all about it.
Well, tell me if it's like
demonic.
Yeah, spiritually, like really, really gross because that kind of stuff is real.
I got you.
We start the podcast. You're like,
I just run through my PC.
You're just running in place the whole episode, but talking normal.
That'd be crazy.
Anyway, so Weapons was good.
All right, gang.
I hope it explains why they run that way.
I think it's going to be something like insane.
Possessed by a bird demon.
Oh, I won't watch. I'll walk out. I don't like birds.
All right, gang.
That's a pod. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. 8 episodes. God, we love you. Please, Matthew, where can we find you?
Matt's Foodie Eats. MATTSFOODIEEATS. Give me a follow. Give me 10K. TikTok, baby. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube as well. Subscribe. That's pretty much it. That's the main way. What about you, Jeremy?
Man, Permabanter Podcast. I love it. I'm here. I love this pod. I want to take us all the way. I still think we'll be at the Doomsday premiere. I still think we're going to make it anywhere we get. And I'm so invested, and we're so thankful. Like we haven't even expected to get the views that we have now. And genuinely, thank you so much for supporting us. Hopefully, this one has good audio. The last 10 minutes of the last episode turned into weapons.
Sorry.
But it's
just listening to a podcast and just a person run directly at the card. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Later, gamers. Also, drop your Fantastic Four opinions down below. We love you.
Comment. Love you.
Mwah. Ah!
Stupid.